Hello and welcome to another tutorial by the Little Architect. Today we're going to be doing a bit of advanced texturing. Now I've called this video advanced texturing because I'm not going to go through the basics of importing and adding textures, but this is just a step forward for all of you who've already explored texturing but just need a few tips in the right direction. So today I'm just going to go through an idea that SKETCHUP has called fixed pins and another idea called projected textures. First of all, I'll start with fixed pins. Now here I've imported a texture with a table onto a table. It's a wood and it's seamless, but I want to adjust the textures so that the grains are in the right direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click onto the face, texture, position, and what I want to do is I'm going to right click and click rotate 90 degrees. Now as you can see, that has flipped the texture the way I want it accurately, and it's flipped it, and now I can just select that texture and paint it around the joints of my table for a more realistic look. Now what I'm going to do with fixed pins is I'm going to add a marble bench top to this tabletop, excuse me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to import a texture, clicking this button, the plus on the materials tab. I'm going to click on the file right here, and I'm going to select a bench top which I've downloaded. Now as you can see, it's not going to be a seamless texture, it's just going to be a basic image which might be quite foreign to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees so that the length of the marble slab is coherent with the tabletop. Now you can get these textures very easily by just googling marble slab or granite slab or whatnot. It's very easy to get a simple image of this. So as you can see, your texturing interface will look like this. What you have to do to enable fixed pins is to right click onto the texture when you're in the interface and uncheck fixed pins. So we have these pins now. What we're going to do is we're going to click these pins once and add them to the corner of the bench top. So we're going to just click it once and add it to each corner, and then that will allow us to distort it and make it to scale with the table. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drag each pin to the corner, and when I get that green light from the edge, excuse the pun, I'm just going to let go. And as you can see, it does look very distorted right now, but once they've all been placed, it will look to scale. So as you can see now, each pin is on each corner of the table and it's looking very much to scale right now. So I'm just going to click texture projected, and that's going to allow me to project my textures onto the edges. So as you can see, the edges are projected, and I'm just texturing the edges, as you can see. Now you might notice that the wood looks very bright and the marble looks very dark, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the texture for it to be a bit more brighter and probably render a lot better. Now I've clicked the edit tab, which you might not have known about, but this allows us to edit the colors, and if I was crazy I might want to have a crazy looking thing, but I'm just going to go with a simple color, and I'm just going to adjust the brightness, make it more towards the white so that it looks a bit more brighter and more realistic. That's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this advanced texturing tutorial, and I hope it helps you. For more, please do visit my page www.facebook.com/thelittlearchitect. Please do subscribe. And to download a lot of these textures that I've been showing you, you can go to www.facebook.com/texture gallery. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed.